Hey there, Tiffany here. Let's join for a quick conversation. Welcome in. If you're viewing, please do say hello. And if you're watching live, you're just as important. I want to chat with you. Just some observances that I've made. Join for a quick conversation. Yeah, some things that I've observed, and you all know I like to just get on and chat and let you know what those are. So, if you would let me know where you're viewing from and in what capacity do you operate? Are you a speaker? Are you a photographer? Are you a coach, a consultant, dog walker? Notice that that's become popular lately. Dog sitter. Anyway, so there are some mistakes that solopreneurs are making. Solopreneurs, independent business owners, speaking to those of you who work full time and also have your own business, or maybe you have your business is your only gig, your full-time job. So yeah, and I don't want you to make these mistakes, okay? And I'm seeing them more than one. And it's important that we talk about these things because generally we talk about websites, Instagram posts, do this on Facebook, don't do this on social media, but we don't really talk about the nuts and bolts that keep, your business going, the engine of your business. And I want you to understand that there are some mistakes to avoid. And one is the lack of organization and having a central place for your information. You want to have some centralization in your business. That means that you're not logging into 20 apps every day to manage your clients. You're not logging in and out of, different applications and softwares to have a running and functioning business. That's only going to wear you out. Okay, you don't want to do that. So you want to have some centralization in your business. You also want to make sure that you can easily access your client's information. So contact information of your current clients, uh, contact information for prospective clients should be easily accessible. Think about how many people that you have come in contact with that say they want your service, but they have yet to contact you, or business cards that you've collected and you haven't put put that information into a centralized location. I want you to practice finding a way or centralizing that information. So you need to have a way to manage prospective clients, which we call leads, LEADS, and you need to have a way to contact and easily assess the information of your current clients. So prospective and current clients, you need to have a way to easily access their information. And I'm talking more than just their name and their name, email, phone number, business name, location of their company, website, their business anniversary. Are they married? Like there are a lot of important information. There's a lot of important information that you should have on file for your clients. It's important if you want to send a business anniversary gift, or if you want to send them a birthday gift, have that information accessible. And it helps you to also start to build relationships with your clients and really get to know them beyond the invoice. You also want to make sure that you understand the importance of using a CRM software. Now, let me tell you, when I started in my business, I had no idea what CRM software is, right? It wasn't until I experienced it and I was like, oh, this is what CRM is. This is why I need this. So it's important to have a software that helps you to run your business. Oftentimes, independent business owners like yourself and, like me as well, we are used to wearing the cape. We're used to putting on our superwoman cape, our superhero cape, Superman cape, whatever it is, and handling all the tasks. But why are you wearing 17 hats when you don't have to? Just imagine yourself wearing 17 hats. Imagine yourself just juggling tasks. If you don't like my metaphor, my example, wearing hats. Maybe just, we've all seen like at the circus, juggling balls, but how long can you continue to do that? Now, honestly, we do that for a period of time because that's our only option. But when there's an alternative, you need to embrace it. Using a CRM software will help you have centralized data management, have all of your client information in one place, not on spreadsheets all over the place that are not secure, not on Post-it notes, not in a handy dandy Rolodex, right? You have a centralized location for all of your data and customer information. It also helps you to easily access the information when you need it, okay? On desktop, cell phone via app, when you're out of town, out of the office, the information is there for you. Okay. And so having your invoices in one place, quotes and invoices in one place is also important. Having your contracts in one place is also important. Not creating different documents and PDFs for every client or every gig. You don't want to do that. Like if you are a DJ or a makeup artist, you don't want to be recreating these things every time you have a new client. Like recreating the wheel for every client is draining, and that's not what you should be doing because it takes away time from you executing and doing things in your business. Make sense? Also, you want to understand that there's some features that you want involved in a CRM software of your choice. Okay. So again, when we start businesses, we talk about websites, we talk about cute social media posts, but we don't talk about CRM. So as you're out searching, because I know that you're going to go and search, right? CRM, after you're listening to this or as you're listening, here are some features that you really want to make sure that are part of that software, okay? And I'm just sharing with you best practice. There are some things that, you might not want, but here's some best practices. Contact management is one. So that's what I'm talking about, having all of your client information together. Invoicing and billing is important. Okay, choose a software that allows you to invoice and bill together. So you're not sending out an invoice through a PDF and then sending the client somewhere else to pay the invoice. All right. And it is still, side note, it is still appropriate to send clients detailed invoices. I'm noticing a lot of people are just sending pay links. If I'm paying $1,700 for a service, hypothetically, I want more than a pay link. I want to see a detailed description or an itemized list or a scope of work. I want to see something else other than just pay me now. And I want that together. I don't want you to send me the contract in one email and then the pay link in a separate email. That's too much. You're giving me too much work. And I'll talk about that. And I talk about that in other videos. I also talk about that on Instagram. So do follow the System Suite on Instagram. But I talk about not sending your clients through a maze and giving them extra work to do. Nobody has time for that. So invoice and billing, you want to have project management as well. You want to choose a CRM software that allows you to have project folders for your client. So client A may come to you for two different services. Maybe client A comes in January for a service, and then that client comes back in April for a separate service. You can categorize or put those different services in their own folders. So all the documentation, emails, invoices, quotes, attachments, whatever it is, are filed in those project folders. Project management is important because every client, right? Every client wants to feel like your only client, but you want to make sure that you have all of that information coupled together. Before I used a CRM software, maybe 8 years ago, I was using Google folders to just keep all my client files together. And that's because I didn't know any better. But now that I know better, I use a CRM software that allows me to manage my clients' projects. Okay. And then workflow automation. Workflow automation will bless your life. It helps you to get things done without having to do it, i.e. emails. I do not like sending emails over and over, but you can automate emails to go out to your clients. You can automate your invoices and quotes to go out without you having to do anything. Automate your contracts to go out without you doing anything. And I will put a workflow video below this video to kind of walk you through the basics of setting up a workflow. So those are some features: content management, invoice and billing, project management, and workflow automation are some main features that you want to make sure that you use in a CRM software that you choose. Okay. And so again, having an organized business helps you perform better. Okay. You feel better, your clients feel better. And just imagine being overwhelmed every day in your business. You did not start your business to be a secretary. You did not start your business to be its employee. So if it feels like you're doing too much, you most likely are. Okay. If you feel like you're doing too much, you probably are. And you want to take a step back, pause, and look at what you're doing and figure out if you're doing too much, not clear enough. You need to find the time to give yourself time to think, not just do. You are a human being, not a human doing. So you want to take yourself out of your business, maybe for an hour, a day, a week, if you can, or give yourself some time every day to scale back so you can scale up. How are things going in your business? Are your clients enjoying their experience with you? Are you enjoying your experience in your business? And you'll find many times when you feel like you're bursting at the seams, something needs to change, right? If you pull up to, let's just say, Chick-fil-A, and the line is long, 9 times out of 10, you're going to stay in that line because you know that Chick-fil-A has a system to get you in and out. But if you visit another fast food restaurant or other fast food restaurants and you see that line, you might be like, I'm not fooling with them today. Something's going on inside. Maybe they don't have enough employees. Maybe a machine's not working. Maybe something's down. Maybe they're restocking. Maybe it's shift change. Like all of these things, you're questioning in your mind. So you're just like, you know what? I'm not having that. But Chick-fil-A has built, and this video is not sponsored by Chick-fil-A, not yet. Just an example, you are inclined to stay because you realize that they have a system and structure in place and they have built that trust with you. You're not worried about them not fulfilling their task. So you wait in line, you get your food, and you even pull off without checking your bag because you just trust them like that. And that's the same trust that you want to build within your clients. And it takes some time. It takes time, but do yourself the favor of getting organized. And let me tell you this, do not wait until you have a lot of clients. Don't wait until you have a long list of clients, right? Before you say, oh, let me go and get organized. It is so much difficult working backwards. One, because you're used to doing things the way you've always done them. And when you organize and streamline and systemize your business, we find an easier way to get things done. So can you imagine, how your grandma has been liking to wash her clothes? Like if your grandma has always enjoyed hand washing her clothes, it takes several steps to make the detergent, to get the clothes out there, to wash them, to rinse them, to hang them up, to dry them, to take them down. So, it takes what more steps, but grandma was used to hand washing those clothes for how many years, right? But here comes washer and dryer, and you can get a load of clothes done in 45 minutes. Right? So think of it that way. We have systems and tools, we have software and tools in place that can help us get more done more efficiently. So don't be the business owner that I'm going to wait until I have 50 clients. It's going to be, I won't say too late, but it'll be more hassle because you have to work backwards. Because now you have this full client load that you still have to serve while trying to get organized and relearn a better way to work your business. Right? So you're working all this time and you have not really done it efficiently. And sometimes people are like, you know what, I'll do it my old school way. But if you are still juggling all of those tasks and wearing 17 hats, you're not going to be able to scale because you're tied to your business. Your business needs you to function. And that's not the goal. You want certain tasks and procedures to be able to operate and process without you having to do anything. And that, my friends, is what smart independent business owners understand. Okay, so take this information, use it, don't make these mistakes. You got it. This is how you can avoid the common mistakes of not having an organization, not having a centralized location, and just missing out on opportunities of working with new clients because you're not organized and refreshed. You're boggled down in chaos and not able to properly serve.